Clock it. Okay, y'all, what's up? What it do? What's good? It's your man's favorite artist, Miss Monet, and this is definitely a YouTube rebrand. Clock it. We gonna talk about all of the real shit, right shit, and one thing that I'm an advocate for, other than the music, is mental health, y'all. Like, mental health is real. I'm not here to clown nobody, joke nobody. I'm not here to make a joke or a skeptical out of mental health. Like, I see things that I've gone through. I know things that others have gone through. And quite frankly, I'm just here to release others. I can't even say a prayer with y'all right now because prayer is private. Like, I literally can't even come on here and say a prayer because if the wrong people see it, y'all could put like fake energy behind it. Like, they might get to try to clown it or thinking it's a joke. So it takes away the validity and the strength of, the prayer. But anyways, a situation just happened, like something literally just happened, like just now, like just like maybe an hour ago, that has compelled me to do this. And it's like we all have these platforms. And when I say we, everyone, everyone has a platform. If you have access to the internet, TikTok, Instagram, blah blah blah, anything, bitch, Google. If you got a LinkedIn, you have a platform. And I feel like everyone has these platforms and no one's really talking about real shit or anything that really matters. Nobody's really trying to make an impact or a change or have a difference. Me, my name is Monet, not Summer, none other, not nobody the fuck else. I am from the east side of Detroit. Okay? Really like that bitch from my city. And I'm in a whole different city. That's not my city. And it's a few people from my city that's in this city. Can the motherfucking 313 stand up in the 419? But y'all don't gotta stand up behind me though after cause it'd be a lot to stand up behind me. I stand 10 toes alone. I ain't never had nobody stand behind me, you feel me? I ain't never had nobody stand for me, you feel me? Lately I've been learning it's some real bitches out here that's, they fuck with Monet. In the words of Summer, bitch, my cousins. I got some cousins out here, okay? Ta ta. But no, like, you feel me? My name is Monet. My name is Miss Monet if you're not my friend. And no longer, but I used to really struggle with my PTSD and anxiety. You feel me? Long story short, I went through a lot. So, I was a lot. But I'm good now. I really think I'm good now. So, anyways, I said it to say though, I want to start using my platform to really advocate for what needs to matter. Like, yeah, I could post the music and my flawless singing all day. Because can't nobody sing like me. Can't nobody rap like me. Like, nobody's better than me. Nobody's harder than me. Nobody can challenge me. Nobody can press me. Nobody can make me believe I'm not what I know. And before y'all ask, no, I don't like men. I like me. I like my man. I like my husband. I like my, you know what I'm saying? But mental health is real. And I'm not clowning it. I'm not joking about it because I deal with that shit. I battle it. Just like Kanye. Y'all tried to clown Kanye. Matter of fact, actually, once Kim Kardashian announced that Kanye battled with his mental health, y'all actually left that man alone because y'all was real confused about what the fuck he was doing as if y'all don't know how to recognize mental health. So one, I respect the people who can recognize mental health and I respect the people who can, you feel me, understand how to be in that space and around it. Because it's a lot of people that deal with mental health that don't get a good grasp on it and they don't have a good, you feel me, like, they mind is fucking them. They're not fucking their mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a sapiosexual. So that's why I use that reference. But I said it to say I wrote something in school and I'm going to show y'all. If you really pay attention to it, a lot of people with mental health have a creative outlet. Like, I really hope Summer None Other, I really hope they let her pop it with this music shit because that'll be her outlet. But I want all of y'all to understand art therapy because I am an artist. So I am your man's favorite artist. Why? Because I'm so fucking crazy that my shit go fucking stupid. But we're gonna read How many pages is this paper? Okay, that's... Okay, I think I got to be on this paper. So after I read this, we're going to post it. The benefits of art therapy. This report explains the positive... Because I'm not clowning mental health. Everyone has it. Everyone just doesn't know how to manage it. Everybody doesn't know how to grasp it. So hopefully after watching this video, y'all actually take some gems and you learn what I'm trying to say. Because I'm not trying to teach anybody nothing. I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do. I'm just trying to be the change I want to see in the world. So anyways, this report, the benefits of art therapy. This report explains the positive benefits that come from using art therapy as a coping mechanism with mental health and the benefits that Passion Painting's business plan. Because I wanted to start my own passion. Fuck it. In this report, there will also be a look at the impact art therapy has had on mental health from now till 10 years ago. There are currently at least 8 art therapy programs in Ohio that are not outpatient programs, and Passion Painting is a nonprofit organization that makes the resources accessible to people who receive treatment for mental health and even those who do not. When those who have not sought professional help for their mental health participate at Passion Paintings, they get the opportunity to talk to a healthcare professional and see if that is beneficial to them, as well as they can make the first step towards signing themselves up for services, or they can continue to be a part of the Passion Paintings program and seek counsel from the available healthcare professionals. Also, this report is designed to discuss what actions have to be taken to be able to practice art therapy as well. What is art therapy? According to the American Art Therapy Association, art therapy is an integrative mental health and human service profession that enriches the lives of individuals, families, and communities through active art making, creative process, applied psychological theory, and human experiences with the psychotherapeutic relationship. Art therapy, facilitated by professional art therapists, effectively supports personal and relational treatment goals as well as community concerns. Art therapy is used to improve cognitive and sensory motor functions, foster self-esteem and self-awareness, cultivate emotional resilience, promote insight, enhance social skills, reduce and resolve conflicts and distress, and advance societal and ecological change. Art therapists are master level clinicians who work with people of all ages across a broad spectrum of practice. Guided by the ethical standards of scope of practice, their educational and supervised trainings prepare them for culturally proficient work with diverse populations in a variety of settings. Honoring individuals' values and beliefs, art therapists work with people who are challenged with medical and mental health problems, as well as individuals seeking emotional, creative, and spiritual growth. Through integrative methods, art therapy engages the mind, body, and spirit in ways that are distinct from verbal articulation alone. Guys, I wrote this. In 2021. Through integrative methods, art therapy engages the mind, body, and spirit in ways that are distinct from verbal articulation alone. Kinesthetic, sensory, perceptual, and symbolic opportunities invite alternate modes of receptive and expressive communication, which can circumvent the limitations of language. Visual and symbolic expression gives voice to express and empower individual, communal, and societal transformation. Art therapy was accepted as a public and therapeutic approach recently within the 20th century, but the term originated back in 1942 by a British artist named Adrian Hill. He himself discovered the health benefits of painting while doing art during his recovery of tuberculosis. There has been many influential people in the start of art therapy, but the 5 women who made a big impact towards the development of art therapy were Margaret Nomberg, Hannah Quetaquasca, Florence Kane, Edith Kramer, and Eleanor Ullman back in the 1940s. Margaret Nomberg believed children who were allowed to express themselves creatively and pursue subjects of interest to them would experience healthier development, influenced by the psychoanalytic movement prevalent at the time. Nomberg began to view the creative process as a methodology similar to verbal expression. Y'all, we getting into the nitty gritty. Hold on, let me sit down real quick. Because let's really get into it. Clock it. Okay. She believed one of the symbolic expressions of a person's state of mind was combined with the cognitive and verbal aspect of experience healing could take place. Both this expression and healing were believed to be able to occur in an art therapy session. Hannah Quetaquasca had group sessions with families and found the creative expression of drawing to allow family members to better identify their roles and status within the family. She noticed the significant therapeutic benefits of the drawing process. She initially intended to use her art therapy to help treat individuals facing intellectual challenges, but she had discovered her techniques also provided relief to families and individuals who faced moderate psychological issues and dysfunctions. In order to practice art therapy, a master's degree is required, as well as a training in the creative process, psychological development, group therapy, art therapy assessment, psychodiagnostics, research methods, and multicultural diversity competence. Individuals must also complete at least 100 hours of supervised practice and 600 hours of supervised art therapy clinical internship. Also, initial training in studio art and foundational areas of study and psychology are required in advance of graduate studies. When looking into how to start art therapy businesses, the blogs will start by having you ask yourself preparatory questions about qualifications, then discussing a business model, meaning what is planned, what services will be offered, and what is the main focus. After a business model is set, there will need to be a setup of how effective communication will be held. Creating a website for the business, office management, client management, financial advisement, and such. After those requirements are accounted for, there will have to be a HIPAA guidelines implicated for this practice to ensure the client's safety rights. Then there has to be a marketing done on the behalf of the business. No falsely advertised statements. Once that is all complete, there will be the step of actively networking to get support and clientele towards the business and finding investors to fund and partner with the organization. So it's kind of like the Zeus network and baddies, but like good for you. Yeah. This report is to discuss the positive and beneficial impacts of that art therapy has towards individuals who struggle with mental and physical health discrepancies, which all include or related to anxiety, depression, substance dependency, stress and post-traumatic stress, attention deficit hyperactivity, aging and geriatric issues, cancer, compassion fatigue, heart disease, anorexia, bulimia, other eating disorders, cognitive impairments, family or relationship issues. Majority of these studies conducted on individuals that will be discussed in this report took place in a controlled environment with mental health patients through analysis and qualitative interviews. All sources in this report are within the past 15 years because, they be trying to say 10 years, but sometimes you got to just crank it up a notch. Within the past 15 years, and that is because the change over time was something that should be documented as far as the progress of the efficiency with the use of art therapy. Before diving in, it should be known that art therapy is not limited to just painting, but as wide of a range as painting, dancing, singing, writing, and drawing. It is in any form of expressive art used for therapeutic relief. In the research article to be heard, the social and mental health benefits of choir singing for disadvantaged adults, the research conducted on the personal experience of choir members in relation to their well-being using interpretive phenomenological analysis. Using interpretive phenomenological analysis. Who know what that means? I do because I wrote it. Beyond the health benefits of music and singing, because let me tell you something about a girl like me. I just use music to cope with my insanity. I'm a crazy wild child. I'm a crazy wild thing. Okay. In relation, beyond the health benefits of music and singing, choir singing is a regular group activity that tends to draw members together as a single entity that must work together to produce a good sound. Choir rehearsals provide the opportunity for members to form an additional social support group and an additional social identity. Dingle, that was a source. Dingle, that was a source. They wrote it. The source, Dingle, in 2012, was invented by... Dingle was invited by the RecLink Community Development Coordinator to attend choir rehearsals from the first day, and she spoke to the choir about the study and encouraged members to participate on several occasions. She then... Oh, because y'all are probably like, who is Dingle? I can see why I got a B on this paper and not an A, honestly. She then approached individual members before rehearsal and during breaks to provide written information about the study to be obtained and to obtain signed consent from those willing to participate in the study. A common choir that is known widely are church choirs. When people sing in a church choir, that is a group of individuals coming together to sing the spiritual and hymns that express their love and recognition to a higher power. When individuals within common interest are placed together, there is some form of bond that tends to take place, or when being in an environment with like-minded individuals offer you a sense of comfort and safety. Passion paintings provides that environment for those who wish to be around like-minded individuals or people that have been through similar experiences and are looking for a table place to express themselves without having to be hospitalized to receive those same outpatient benefits. In this choir study, several themes were studied. They were the different effects singing in the choir took on them. Those effects were personal impact, social impact, and their functional outcomes. When the study concluded, the researchers have expressed that with appropriate support, adults experiencing chronic mental health problems and disabilities are able to gain important social and health benefits from choir singing. I'm really understanding why I got a B and not an A. Because what is this fucking graph? What page are we on? Like, we don't got too many pages left. The graph above shows the benefit of expressive art therapies, how the individual was when they started to how they were at the end. Another study conducted was a qualitative study on the mental health inpatient experiences of songwriting, because I am a singer, songwriter, rapper. I write my own shit. In this study, researchers explored inpatient experiences of engaging in songwriting and mental health inpatients units through lyric analysis and qualitative interviews. Patients in acute mental health units at a large metropolitan hospital took part in the group songwriting activities over a 14-month period. Songs were written in partnership with the music therapist and the participants. When getting results from this study, researchers found that the majority of the patients wrote songs about love, relationships, spirituality, the meaning of life as well, and their illnesses. When looking at themes of the interview, researchers looked at the process of writing the song, the collaborative process, the expression of emotions, music in the hospital, and the relationships to songwriters and mental health. When concluding their experiment, the researchers' study has shown that songwriting in mental health settings may provide an emotional outlet that allows for processing of experiences and reflection. The individuals that participated were able to focus on their own resources and strengths, considering their own meaning within life and experiences, while connecting with others and promoting hope. Passion paintings provides the same positive emotional relief without the involved individuals having to be hospitalized or receiving therapeutic treatment. Consumers are able to come and receive the same benefit as individuals with identified mental health, and others can come and enjoy the therapeutic release they express art therapy provides. Since the announcement of COVID-19 and the beginning of the pandemic lockdown in 2020, there has been a spike in numbers for the amount of people identifying with symptoms of anxiety and depression. These spikes arose from simply being forced to stay at home and not having access to the outside world. While things have been opening up, there are still limitations on American everywhere. The benefits of passion paintings is providing a various amounts of coping mechanisms that some people may not have access to regularly because they don't receive professional help for their mental health and are not educated on depression and anxiety. And if there were ever another lockdown due to any type of pandemic uprising, passion paintings will be providing mechanisms that can help you function at home when you start to feel overwhelmed with what is going on in society. Conclusion: many studies show a positive connection between art therapies and the effect on mental health, and adding more art therapy organizations that are accessible to all individuals and not just patients and clients receiving therapy will have a positive impact on society. And I leave you with this. I say all that to say, I'm your man's favorite artist because all of your favorite artists are actually crazy as fuck. They kind of just medicate and self-therapeutic themselves with the music, with the movies, with the art, with the directions. All the baddies are fucking batshit crazy. I used to want to be on the Zeus Network simply for the money and also because all of them, everybody there is weak. Like, everybody on the network is weak. No, I did not do all this just to audition for baddies. I'm dead ass. Like, I wanted to share that with y'all because I want to use my platforms. Not even just my music, but when God blesses me with money, I'm going to use my music, I'm going to use my money, and I'm going to literally invest in putting out things that are going to help with people with their mental health. Whether that's paying for the next person's studio time, whether that's buying a building that is only accessible to those who have no money. Like, you damn near gotta show me proof of no income to get into my shit. You feel me? You gotta really show me you need my shit. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Y'all have a blessed day. I could have came on here and said a lot of things, but I chose to just try to make a change in a part of the world that not a lot of people try to care about, which is crazy because it's something that is dealt with a large portion of the world. Like, everyone has mental health, and I need y'all to understand that. Everyone is finding ways to cope with outside forces. Everyone is finding ways to not become victims of their own mindset. And so I leave you with this. Have a creative outlet, whether that's talking, whether that's singing, whether that's poetry. Gotta go.